Things have been looking really rough for Natlan. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. We've always... Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commission?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting... Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally... Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the Abyss... Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kach...
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my... But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that... Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't, but... just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an
It's impossible.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors. And we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for even the great
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the
Ugh, don't. Well, if she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is in other words, the order.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's...
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not... I don't know. That requires... We need to find a consultant who's an expert.
Oh, we've heard that name before. A person who can make...
Still, I've heard that to get her help, you have...
I hate to break it to you.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to...
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into...
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Seat Lolly would still want to show respect. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then...
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's
All right, Kaniche is a seasoned negotiator. I trust it. Please just give me...
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in...
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kaniche. It's just... Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler...
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
Seat Lolly knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far up.
Huh. Makes sense.
Oh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain...
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
This is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave. Okay,
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler. I have, bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose...
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response?
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other... But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her.
That's true. Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't a subject always answer the call?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Ark. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between... The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatsley, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but if that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Seat Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatsley?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but, she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really... Paimon just wanted to apologize, but...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. But, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to...
Anyway...
Correct. The situation isn't like anything...
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to... Oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant... Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to... Don't move.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back,
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribe?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our land. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
I can go. It'll probably...
Sounds good. Then we'll go... Yep, we'll be sure to play...
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him... I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston, and interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any...
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done some... In any case, I'm...
You can count on it!
All right. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coerce. However, I doubt anyone would believe.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and—
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and— he's always been such a good kid. Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising— Let's follow the phlogiston—
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your— here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa,
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be—
wow, you can even—
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, when I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for anyway, we'll need to—
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old.
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite—
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look.
Yep, judging by Paimon's experience.
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees a
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. We've got to find— leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? No, I've got to be careful.
There are traces of people staying here, too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston— I can also smell a mix of element—
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No one—
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here, judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, I'll take this direction. Roron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring up—
And out she go! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name in, so you were thinking the same thing. Paimon, she did say that she was quite adept at this. If you think about it, she's really got— Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't— That's weird, the foot— But he can't have just evaporated into—
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from... I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching. The Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by— My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into—
hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case... Need to be...
Feeling better yet?
Alright, I followed my phlogiston trail
Oh, so it's close by. Then
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard. Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough.
Wow. I'm going to...
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper.
Are you ready? On my count. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Go back into it!
One with nature.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
That should be fun. Right here. My work.
Written in the stars.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
You can't run from death. Time to get your killjoy. We've only just begun.
The birds call.
I'm going in!
Witness my eyes. Transfixed.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her...
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your seat.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding? Or... Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? He...
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the... You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more...
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map.
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after...
Yes.
So why did...
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not... Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening, even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality. There is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Sounds good. Should I bring...
You're...
Yes. I grow a lot of...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask...
We'll give her a full report. Well,
Will I need to...
technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor...
Sure.
Understood. Thank you.
I understand. Thank you. And thank...
Well, at least...
Traveler, Paimon, once Auroron is settled,
Oh, thank you!
you scratch... Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub, huh? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just did... Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded all that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. We still have another whole... Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just...
Ugh. And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it...
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny...
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to...
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, if we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you,
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to...
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan. We have to make the decision for her. Here.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff is... Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the...
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Surit. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly! When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on.
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools?
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the cat... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. You're right, Traveler. Let's... In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he...
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to—
sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't—
who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal...
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice.
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do
Get back here this instant! Auroron!
What just happened? How was he able to...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Little brat. That's it. The next time we...
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. We've got quite a long walk back. Do you two have some time? Feeling—
All right, it's been a while since we...
then let's go. We can find somewhere—
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quiet. He's right. We're seasoned in...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to—
Sure, that's fine with...
Don't— Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting it.
But Paimon...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind...
do you think she's trying...
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a...
Oh, so you've heard of...
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who say...
Wait, so...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all...
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to...
Seat Lally? Seat...
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny?
Are you still with us, Seat Lally?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, I mean, come on.
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a mon...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah, and I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good... That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny.
Did she just fall...
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had...
Is this another specialty?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's...
Warning, warning. Red. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Are you feeling okay? What?
There's so much that I want to...
Why not? Of course.
Please,
Oh, Paimon.
no, that... Huh?
Yeah.
So... You heard...
It's okay, Seat Lally. You had every right to complain about...
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just... Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up.
Well,
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we...
I was an expression. Oh, let's just have a.
Really?
Well, and you're right. I'm just an.
You're just a... Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that. What about...
We don't find you scary at all.
I make people real. Oh, not.
We believe you.
Yes, but Mawika already. Auroron's. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the will. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroron's incomplete soul, a possibility. To turn Aurora, the ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on.
Probably. Okay.
Hey, we're
Good point. Friends. I like the sound.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably... outside. I would still have to sleep.
you're already here.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not. Anyway, I was also I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss.
The Abyss attacked again?
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more I'm done. I was the one who vowed, but I should. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, thank you.
She left in a hurry. Oh, looks like a lot.
Traveler, over here! Oh, perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But,
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show up.
alright, but can we get...
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echo.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defense. Chaska and I have been.
I plan on heading back to the...
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does... that would be pretty great. It'll be fine.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and some.
Koichi.
It's alright. She's just looking out for it. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the pyro...
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have... I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep... I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave in...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just enough... The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices... Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that... Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our options, this is our... Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst. Having a contingency... Still, this is all...
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no... Seems like our only path forward is to try... Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just...
Not even a little! We would never...
Just... Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know that... So now that you have your answer...
You scared...
That's a good thing. As for the cap...
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, don't worry.
Wait, you're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and... No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in numbers. Anyway, even if we respond to the... I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defense. Now I just need...
Paimon's a little worried about how people... Alright, we should head out!
Quick, over here! To safety!
Kachina, how many of you...
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
One with nature. Time to go.
Stay safe. We've got this.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Let's ride! Amazing! Surf's up! Check this out! Best of luck!
Quick! Yeah!
Carving wave! Woohoo! Right here! Drilling down! Japan!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the... By the way, where's Seatlal?
The Masters of the Night.
That makes sense. All right, this...
looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The Abyss. Before long, Kachina brought... You mean the situation? It's impossible.
That just means we need to buy the pyro.
You really are an...
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis...
And somehow honestly...
We talked to Malika before, and, well, it makes sense.
Yeah, I trust. Plus, she burned. When it comes to Nat...
I agree. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she...
The next question is...
this is so...
We still don't have...
Let's head back then, with how many Fatui...
Sounds good. I have a...
I was just about to ask. Register? All right. See you...
Oh, you bet...
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looked...
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan,
Thank you so much.
we don't expect anything in return. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret.
Oh!
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our nonetheless...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the pipe...
Exactly. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui.
It's too early to say.
So this is where they were headed.
Koichi, wait for...
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see...
The more heavily guarded the location, that intel is...
Fine.
That's even more risk. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really...
Fine. Don't believe... You know, growing up...
All right. All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. Whew. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my... Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see... The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow... Wait! I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? What the heck is that? I could ask you the same.
Good, they're arguing. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrade. Come get me, Chas.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this... Well, I was pretty helpful, right?
I was real.
Wait, you're just...
Let's focus on the task.
All right. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm so...
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know.
Not bad. Looks like...
Back? Back where? Should we keep...
You really want to keep going?
Of course!
What was this?
Uh-oh.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we just...
So, Koichi...
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were...
You've done very well.
I know.
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the device is a complete mystery. Even...
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the... Shilonen, I need you to gather every...
I'll get...
Thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift.
My patient...
You don't need to give us anything.
I accept.
What am I gonna do?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too. I'll start investigating the source map.
Yummies! What's next for you?
I'm taking Koichi home.
Hey,
That's what you always say. Everything's... What if the Abyss attack...
I won't. Triple promise I... Fine. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need. I do the same for anyone trying to put their...
Then try to see things...
The two of you are the same.
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident.
That's just...
You think...
Okay,
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, we're family.
Okay, you don't have to...
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really...
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later, Trap.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal.
bye, you two.
Those two will probably make up for real. Well, we've learned a lot. Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for
Awesome! Just give...
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what...
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Auroron has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably—
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our—
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he's still—
I'm not surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the— Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but all these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single—
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? Heck.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping— He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. Besides, Aurora—
Wait, what?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the— And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, Aoife doesn't know what's going on. He probably said—
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more—
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in—
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him—
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away!
Once we get to the— I know he thinks of me as his grandma. But do you think he'll get mad at me for that?
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. Yeah.
You're just making it worse, Traveler.
I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say—
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because—
You— fine.
Don't worry, we're perfect.
Then all right. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into— And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you?
Can't complain.
No, just some—
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some—
Oh, by the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at—
No, don't worry. I'll find a way. I've already wrapped your share of the—
You really knew I was—
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the—
Hey.
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui, if you run into them.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the— I guess you're from the Fatui. The one everyone's calling—
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Granny. I've heard the name. You have business—
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek it.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her...
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something...
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside the rightful...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. However, there's no reason to over-engage.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? Do they really mean us no harm? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation. This nation is...
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna... They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul strike. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you, I must confess...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen any...
I didn't expect you to...
You know I've been following you.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every
And yet, one of those very...
Then speak. What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the questions you asked her just now. Well, I've had very similar...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a wreck.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
strange. Citalali is said to be the legendary Granny Eatsley, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your...
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rap. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join. I see.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Stubborn. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's got another...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like...
Is that supposed to be a compliment? That kid's... Anyway...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley line? What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with...
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that... Anyway... If he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is...
Which means... the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh...
Yes. She needs to know.
Traveler, Paimon Citlali.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek. Oh, with his granny's permit.
Calm down, Paimon.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal.
Is reconstructing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitla.
All right.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right. Back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you. As you all know, Auroron is working with the captain, and we need to stop. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element: the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable,
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. Shilonen, I need you. Exactly. No one can create a distraction.
Understood. Just promise us. You mean everything to us. Losing you.
Thank you.
Into the wind.
This is
Any of the nearby mountains?
There are only a few.
Frozen. Crisp.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Decided by destiny.
Teamwork
is dreamwork.
We've only just
Everlasting as the moon.
All right.
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep.
All right. Please.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Overruled.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it. Witness smoke.
Laid bare.
Discalculated. Disgusting. So soon.
This. These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I'm going in! Written in the stars!
This is where you fall. Transfixed!
Into the wind!
Yeah!
One with nature! As one with wind and cloud! That hurt! The wind knows me.
Off we go! Everybody stand back!
Here they are!
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Arc...
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
The sound of...
What was that sound?
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
This ends now!
Huh?
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad.
We did it!
You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment.
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to please finish what you set out to do.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? What's down there? Natlan's ley lines.
Auroran, it's you. What? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you...
I heard...
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a
Auroran, is that you? Can I get you anything else?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? Never thought about going and...
Our Auroran? A merchant?
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey...
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... Why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice. If I had succeeded back then...
Done spacing out, Auroran? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just...
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my...
Because you're a...
You could say that. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again. Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about... Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who...
Granny didn't say it outright, but I never forced my...
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just...
Something interesting about...
I noticed some...
Bummer.
Aoife, do you think...
Fun? I'm not sure.
Fun enough, I guess.
Exactly. Most... Oh, gee.
Why should I? I thought being a...
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to out...
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because a part of me has always been missed.
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait.
It was you. The thing that came out of no...
Thing? I'm a warrior.
I'm not weak. There's just...
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you...
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Exactly. Most people live like that.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron.
But I don't want things to end.
Auroron, it's all right. We'll take things.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind. I will take temporary control.
No. No, my end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Auroron! Auroron! Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your...
His eyes are open! He's
Well done.
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself.
I can't believe the captain did.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He would.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but...
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life. And now, the debt.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up.
I just want an answer. No one is born a hero.
The answer you seek.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the Master. Fascinating. You're not like you. I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too now. Remember your name.
My ancient name.
It means devotion. You will give your all for that answer. You will, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man let us raise, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sanhaj. With your recognition, we now have the...
I am happy to see your planet.
What?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night...
Lord of the Night? As in the one who...
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, and yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior?
No. An additional soul was affected. However, this soul does not hail from that.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines. Otherwise...
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley to aid the people of Natland, the first Pyro Archon.
Oh, right! You said...
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more.
But why would you make that
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone now, I have witnessed Moika, inheritor of Shibalonke's will. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstanding, say the word, and I will once again. You need only know.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the not to mention. All the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, just like the consequences of using the Gnosis. That is a price I refuse.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and—
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds, or—
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eye.
Conria?
That's right. My fam— It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years.
You're right. The pain, the regret—
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever— You have that chance before you now. Why do you
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into— Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their form.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade one—
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, but as I was on the brink of death, I've been very fortunate, no matter what—
That's right. Natlan, not only are their deeds and—
Yeah, we're just one hero
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the Even if you fail, you need only send someone. Humanity is truly—
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so— But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his your plan does have the potential to generate them. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the
Thank you. Having such a powerful— I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life. But for now—
All right, we should let everyone—
Good idea. We need to explain the situation. Oh, guess what?
I'll update everyone outside.
You come to me with many questions. And I'm not familiar with that concept. The devices— Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the lake. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, you come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Phlogiston is Tevat's primordial form of energy. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively... You come to me with many questions. They do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or the one you wish to know about. I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish. It was an expression of love, as well as she succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer can.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to. You come to me with many questions.
In that case, allow me to formally... We now face a common enemy. As for Auroron...
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting...
This may be an unexpected... Now that we're all here...
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research...
I've never heard those. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort. Even though executing it...
But that means making everyone forget their past! Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis...
That story begins with the Cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, together, Aizu and I thought...
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the...
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so...
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would... Although... This is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, as for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once...
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the...
and I still lost. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you.
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her order. That's why our methods can be so radically different. Despite sharing the same goal, I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the...
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's...
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. Renova is a god whose existence...
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends, the same principle, in other words. But if you survive the trial, you will gain
That still sounds...
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of In the face of their bravery, I must respond in...
Spoken like a true...
All right, that's enough for one day. The Abyss will likely sense the change.
When you put it that way? All right.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our...
That will definitely help relieve...
It's an order.
Excellent.
The monsters keep... It's definitely unusual, and we should... If there's one thing... Oh!
Something wrong, Traveler?
Oh, these must be
Yeah, we won't keep you...
Have I been here before?
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny?
You know exactly what you did! You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think! Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time! And the time before—
pretty sure.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology.
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want.
You better be sincere.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Nat. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway.
Oh.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of... And the Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and...
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. Huh.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this.
You're not off... trying to negotiate, are you?
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish...
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But, oh, a Traveler.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after the...
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life isn't up.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to I won't.
Let's get together.
Sounds great!
No, well-made weapons and shoot. Listen, I'm...
Hey!
Nothing. Even the most skilled...
You must be exhausted.
Time to go.
If you're done for the...
You ready?
Yep.
So, this is where... Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge... But we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan.
I see. Mao, it would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So... Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both...
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee—
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will grow. Forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be we don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss, or what if giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future. Then the sacrifice is even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my—
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly— And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes?
So...
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just...
And you did it anyway? What?
Death.
Oh.
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using the—
You're saying Mawika is going to die?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of it.
Don't forget, Siglali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death— Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. The ruler of death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the abyss. But the ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capability.
Mawika knows about—
Yes.
Well, I can't. She's not the type of person to just quietly The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is—
We shall have to wait and see. But I will curb my My time is running out. It is my honor—
We won't forget your contribution.
Thank you for saying that. How many years of life are enough? 10? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will—
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration. My creator was right in esteeming you as— Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can— With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire.
Thank you. We're sorry.
Really?
Your thanks are— Time for you to leave.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out. Shilon and Sitlali,
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she— Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your—
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually—
Really? Let Paimon see— the two of us. And
It's not a concrete medium.
Oh, in other words,
sounds convenient. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah. We'd feel...
oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, like she would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything.
Exactly.
Well,
So soon?
we can figure that...
I see. I'll send the remaining locations are remote with...
Understood.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes. It's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now...
What about the...
all of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote...
Could this also be some kind of omen?
We won't last much longer. I know. I don't have the strength.
You're saying...
It'll be a long fight. There are caravans and adventurers trapped... All right. Shilonen, Kachina. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay...
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling as I receive intel...
All right. No time to lose. Let's...
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back. Can I leave them to you? Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Adventure time!
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy. Fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports. Look, they must be trapped. Let's go help.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Overruled!
Thank you for coming.
There were just...
At least we got here.
I know, but it's... Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important, right?
I know, but these were medical...
It's them! Over here! We came to help, but looks like you...
Now we can head straight...
What other areas?
Here. Messengers from... If you see a mess...
Thanks. Now,
Seems like you...
Still...
It's all right.
But if we stay here...
what do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever... Hey, Kanish just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt. Everything looks good so far. Wait, those Saurians are fighting the Abyss! Unbelievable! Attacking cute, innocent Saurians? Come on, let's go help!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Witness my rise. Overruled.
It's all right. Go and find your friends, okay? Okay, then. Shoo! Shoo! Come on, shoo! Nope. Still nothing. Let's see. Looks pretty recent, too. We can use it to figure out where to go. You're right. Anyway, Still no... Well, what do you want to do? Follow the battle report? This is the place. Let's go help.
Clouds high, the birds call!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed! Go on. This is where you fall. Laid
Thank you for fairly stable.
What about the monster?
Based on my that's why we said. The messenger's here.
Perfect. We were just waiting for the.
Well, there's so much. If you're not in a hurry.
That's a decision.
Here's the current situation. If you have the
Wow, there are so many people here. Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Fate is upon you!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed! Pitiful!
As one with wind and cloud!
I'm going in!
Oh, Kanichi, you're back! Yeah, it really feels like we're running. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just. What if things get even. Okay, that's enough out of you! Yeah, she. Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need an. There are a lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
It's you.
Hey, you made it!
Sure did.
Plus, we managed.
Wanna get some rest, Traveler? What's going on?
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Decided by destiny. Everybody stand back! Ow! This is where you fall.
There are too many of them! They just keep coming!
I'm going in!
One with nature.
There are too many of them! They just keep coming!
Wind and cloud!
Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect! You must pay!
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness. So that's the abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
The fact that Whoa! Those Saurians are fighting each other! No, wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Written in the stars! Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed! Transfixed!
Over here! Hey! Wake up!
They're all...
Oh
We were on our way to the stadium. They fought till the end to protect...
no! Right. You need to get to this...
I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Yeah. But anyway, right now, with any luck,
Need the latest, but as I understand, if you're free.
another place crawling with monsters. Let's clear the area and see if there are any survivors.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Transfixed!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Decided by destiny! Everybody stand back! Witness my rise! Go on!
One with nature.
Overruled! This is where you fall. Transfixed!
Stay back! Wait, here. What happened?
All of them?
What's the situation?
The warriors protecting our group. Who knows?
Oh, when I was in my prime, I could.
Yeah,
Oh, what the? How is anyone still here? I thought the monsters had captured. Yes, of course. What's the matter?
It's just... I can't help but think things might have turned out different.
It's not too late. Maybe.
Let's get going.
Thanks again for your help.
okay, but
You bet.
doesn't look like we'll be able to find anyone here. The monsters are all that's left.
As one with wind and cloud!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Fate is upon you!
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Nope. The latest intel said... These warriors are struggling! Quick, let's help them!
Transfixed!
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
I'm going in!
One with nature.
Witness my claws! Laid bare!
Everybody stand back!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Thanks to your efforts, but at this point...
Yeah, everyone...
All right. Time to evacuate. For anyone who's... Those... as of this moment. Now then. Did I not make...
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be...
If anyone wants a future, it's...
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan!
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the...
Great! Well...
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh? Shoot! That creepy abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance!
That's over towards people of...
Then let's head over and check on them! What the? Paimon can't believe it! It's too darn strong! Our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon. We need to get out of here. Let's check the area for survivors and hurry!
Laid bare.
There's just one but there's nothing we can... Even if we don't... There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before. Traveler, this war is getting too much for my mind to take. Okay, let's do this! Thank goodness those people are still standing!
Transfixed! One with nature.
Everybody stand back!
Witness my rise. Overruled.
Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this, it's like a part of that sky demon.
At this point, the stadium is the Pyro Archon.
What's this?
Water and some snacks. You look, we got a.
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much. What is it? Oh, you're right. It.
It's you guys. Things are...
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might...
Kachina, can't...
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on.
Into the wind. Transfixed.
Go on.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Fate is upon you.
I'm going in!
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Pitiful.
Letting praise names echo!
Transfixed.
Bring it!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Overruled. my rise. Laid bare. Transfixed.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Everybody stand back!
Decided by destiny. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Time to go.
Yep, that's everyone. And a more casual. I appreciate your help. I've never. Mawika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than.
Yeah, and
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying, but as long as there's even a sliver of hope, we should catch up with the group.
What?
But how, right? And with everyone congregating at the stadium, on the bright side...
The crux of the... I have ever...
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, Paimon sure is getting tired from all this flying. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that... Wait! Over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Yeah!
Teamwork is dreamwork! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please. How's that, Koichi?
Koichi!
Chaska. I was the younger
Hush, Koichi. The abyssal can.
I was always... The fact that we became family was another miracle. But...
No, absolutely not. All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. It might take me some time.
It's okay, Chusk. You keep forging. Never slow down. And never hold back. Spread your wings and fly. Because that's who you are.
Koichi!
Koichi? Chaska? What happened? What was that just now? Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now. If only we could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before. Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step, but her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. Maybe the glorious light of the sun. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally...
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please. I still have more important things.
Of course. We are grateful for her.
Yes. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from... Koichi wanted to be a hero. If we want to honor what she stood for...
Time for this war. Everyone, a bitter war lies ahead. Our may no further
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against... Its blaze will become one with the gaze, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bond...
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames. Now, guide me in...
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan! For Natlan! In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright skip.
So, from now on, all warriors will be...
That's right.
It's time to wipe the enemy off.
And to reclaim our lot.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, Traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. If I'd lost control,
Probably best...
not real the conflict and make me the person Koichi believed.
All right. Let...
One with nature. Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Burn that land!
Overruled!
Ooh, look at... Aerial support from Alika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Laid bare!
The wind knows me.
I'm going in!
My turn. Transfixed! one with nature. Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head!
Sorry, Mulan. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool!
Not great.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot! Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, Malika!
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Decided by destiny. Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Witness my rise. Laid bare.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Time to go.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up. It'll be quicker.
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, Roron! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous.
You're back!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up! I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters! Everyone, nothing's now off the table! So charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
The children of Echo's territory.
All good here.
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe.
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already...
Already? Wait.
Yeah, well.
Oh!
Ian-san, what should we... Oh, no need to...
Yeah, they're only...
We ain't gonna let them get away.
More abyss tumors have... Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the fun...
The wind knows.
knows what.
Written in the stars.
Everlasting as the moon. Witness my rise.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Decided by destiny. Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Everyone. It is a victory for we emerge. Woo! Oh. I must caution, but the Abyss underestimated Natla. After making some preparations, I will launch my final.
Oh, man. Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the end.
It's kind of a shame that.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have all.
That's good enough for me.
When the time comes, I will gather now. Once the last an ancient name.
If I may, let's
Lastly, there is one more person.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast.
Unless you want to get. What is it with you?
The collective of but it might have been a.
That's good to hear. You seem a little out of sorts.
I guess I am. I just... If only I'd been quicker. I'm sorry.
Make it a large?
True. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss.
It was so awesome.
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also correct. We dealt... I hope the people... We've had centuries... Anyway, in this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts.
Wait, what's this gonna...
What I'm really trying to... But I'm sure you must be weary. I'll give you more details on the final battle.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you remind me of the princess. Similarities in your approach are I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroran!
Granny Sealali's been there the whole time, and I'm sure there'll be some...
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrades...
Right, because often they look like a bunch of...
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for your eyes.
Oh, right!
Time to go.
Delve into destiny. Let me scry.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use. I had thought that the ruler of death might have a change. Even now that the... I had to know your thoughts. Okay. Thank you. Oh, and please... I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the divine...
Got it.
All right. Don't worry.
All right, you little munchkin, if you keep pestering me, I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't going to accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional job...
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from...
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make... Well, I'll be. The science of the canopy raised him tough.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just... If you ask me nicely, there's still time...
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough.
Can't be more. Excuse me, I heard that.
Work.
Why would I be work?
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the loot. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will...
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see it. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world...
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price.
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it.
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength.
Very well. I shall agree to help you.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous...
That will not be a problem. Thank you.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out... Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? What?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since... If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they... This is the fate now. But this time, with the sacred... If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom... But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. In short, the Ode of Resurrections...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together...
Paimon wasn't that worried, but... What will you do without me? Okay, well...
I greatly, everyone in Natlan, if you have any other questions. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments... My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope...
Oh, you should be fine. We...
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, meanwhile, as I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So...
Natlan still has a final battle to fight. And I too, have for the sake of those countless lost souls. And a hope for Natlan...